It's still going to be open for the next 72 hours. So we need to take advantage of this full moon. Don't sleep on it. So it's important to remember that everything that happens for a divine reason. So guys, because this is the second full moon of the month, what that means is that everything is going to be amplified at an insane level. So guys, the moon affects water, the waves of the water. We are also made up of majority of water, so in turn the moon also affects us, our energies, our vibrations. So guys, it's also important to know that whatever you've been feeling or been going through is also going to be amplified in this time. So it's very important for you to keep up with your breath work or meditation, because remember that when emotions are high, intelligence is low. So we want to keep our vibrations up. We want to make sure we're operating out of intelligence. I also highly recommend that we do a vagus reset at least 3 times a day, guys. This is resetting our nervous system, just to bring us back in alignment. I recommend this 180%. Because this full moon is in Pisces, we are also going to find that our creative spark and our intuitive side is definitely going to be heightened. Also guys, just let me know in the comments if you've been feeling up and down and all over the place leading up to this full moon. But also please remember, if you feel like you've missed the day, you have not. This is still going to be available to us for the next 72 hours until the energy starts to dwindle. So at this time, for example, you could be feeling like in your career, you've been doing the same thing over and over for so many years and you need to make a change. Like that is what the energy that this moon is coming with. And for me personally, I've definitely been feeling like that. So it's just that feeling of there must be something more to whatever area in your life, maybe multiple areas, but that's how you're going to be feeling during this time, or how you've been feeling in the couple of days before this super full moon. So whatever's being highlighted to you during this time, I would suggest that you zone in on those things, rein in on those things, and because what's happening is this isn't coming out of anywhere. This is from inside of you. This is what your higher self would like for you. So it's things that you need to definitely start working towards. This is basically your soul calling, your inner desire, that knowing that you're worth more, that you want more for you. So guys, let's apply thought to these things that are coming to us. Let's just put it that's being downloaded to you. Apply your energy to it, but it's also important not to bring fear into it. As humans, we definitely fear change. We fear new things. So this is definitely the time to put that fear aside and go with the new. Just flow with it. This is the time for you to become the most powerful version of you, the truest form of you. While we have the moon in Pisces, at the exact same time we have the sun in Virgo, which is basically an opposing sign, and also sort of has that longing for stability and comfort, to stay in a comfort zone, you know. So it's very interesting because it's two opposing factors currently. So this may create a struggle on the inside for each of us. So it's going to be that struggle of letting go into newness or holding on to stability, or what we think stability is. What we focus on expands. So let's choose wisely what we choose to focus on during these days ahead and during this time. So guys, in this time, it's also very important to do cleansing and cleaning internally, externally. You can do something like saging your house. It's also a really good time to set out your crystals and while this natural pure energy is running through us, through the planet, cleaning and clearing it, let it clean and clear these things too. It's also a good time to declutter your house, your space, your environment, all of these things, guys. And I've been feeling this way for a couple of weeks now leading up to the full moon, and it was definitely heightened during the few days before the moon. So I've been decluttering little by little by little. I still have a long way to go, but I'm hoping that by the next 24 hours it can be done. Also, you might be finding yourself in a place where this time is going to highlight for you that the people that you've been hanging around with are no longer serving the new version of you. They're no longer serving the mission that you are now set to. So it's time to move away from that. It's time to get all of that energy out. So during this time, we need to be cutting the cord off of things that do not serve us, whether it's jobs, whether it's friends, whether it's situations, whether it's people. If you feel like there's anything that is no longer serving you, this is the time, this is your sign to cut those things and remove them from your life for your own good. So we may also face some hiccups along the way here and there, but it's important to always remember that the universe is always working for us, for you. Guys, if you've watched until the end, thank you so much for watching, and let me know if I have educated you a little more than before, if I've helped you in any way, shape or form. If you've been feeling any of the things that I've mentioned, please also comment, and don't forget to hit that red plus for your girl.